Folks, this is James for the Impossible channel. Now, imagine yourself inside an airplane and suddenly you catch our sun setting, right? But there's something next to our sun, to the left, and you start thinking, wait a minute, that's just wrong. Our sun is setting to the right, it's shining like our sun does, but there's something to the left which looks like a planet or whatever it is, and it's setting together with the sun, but it's setting just a little bit afterwards, And this is being seen from an airplane. No clouds to make phenomena or anomalies, nothing that could disrupt your vision, you and the sun. So this is a raw footage, and I'm gonna show you the original footage that was sent to us, the full original footage. And what I want you to do right now is just pay attention. There are 2 UFOs or 3 UFOs hovering above the plane's wing, and there are chemtrailing planes, let's put it that way. We don't know if it's planes or drones, whatever. And I'm gonna leave you with this footage right now. I'm gonna let it play alone, and afterwards I'm gonna make some comments. Okay, so that was the entire full raw footage of what this person saw, and at the first moment you think there's nothing, right? There's this chemtrailing plane and these 3 objects, 2 to the right and 1 to the left, that do not look like simple planes. They are UFOs, and they look like sticks flying up in the sky, like cigar-shaped UFOs. Doing what? I don't know, I'm not too sure. Is there an alien civilization up there in the sky and that's what they're trying to hide? I don't know. It might be possible. There simply is not, there's a lot of evidence, folks, of something happening in our sky, and it's very hard. Right now, it is very hard to deny it. Do you understand? It's very hard to deny that. So Trump, what is Trump gonna talk about it? Is he gonna reveal what's really going on, or is Russia gonna talk about it? Someone is gotta talk about it. Someone has to talk about it. So there are a lot of people studying like Planet X, Nibiru, and talking about it, and they really believe that it could be what Zachariah Stitchin wrote about a long time ago. And some people say that this is all a hoax. Some people that say that this is Project Bluebeam, and whatever it is going to get bigger. Now I'm going to show you why I think this is going to get bigger, okay?
Okay, there's one light source, two light source, three light source, four light sources, five light sources, Thursday morning, January 19th, 2017.
So you see, there are people seeing these things in the sky, okay, below the clouds, not like this source of ours that caught it above the clouds on an airplane, right? But there are people seeing this below the clouds, and they're seeing more than one light source, or two light sources. And there are people taping chemtrails and some ridiculous chemtrailing happening in our sky. So okay, let's just add these two things, right? So 5 sources of light in the sky plus a lot of chemtrailing going on. Sure. They're trying to hide something, right? They are trying to hide something. So that's why I'm saying, guys, I think it's going to get bigger. Now, what is going to get bigger? I'm going to tell you. Maybe we're talking about the southwestern star. Is it a dwarf star? I don't know. I'm not too sure. We have been talking about it, and we have been telling people that it might be a dwarf star, that we might actually have 2 dwarf stars, you know, and this might actually be true. Take a look at our sun, for example. We have footage coming from Skycolors 2017, thank you very much, of our sun emitting huge electromagnetic waves. Now, I have never seen this before, and I have watched the ISS many times. As you can see, the sun is emitting huge electromagnetic waves. This is the first time I see this. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is the sun acting like this? So there must be something that is pulling the sun's energy, or, you know, messing with its energy. This is an object in the sky that is not the sun and is not the moon. What is that, for example? What the heck is that? Is that a dwarf star? Is that Jupiter? Is that Venus? Whatever you want to say it is, it's too big. It's just too big, and that is not right. And before we draw conclusions into conclusions like it's Planet X or is that, is this, we should just observe and observe and observe. We have been talking about it with David Keller in some of the interviews. A lot of people have been taping it, you know, and a lot of people have been wondering, what is this in our sky, right? And as far as I know, global warming and all that could be a hoax, and for many reasons the planet has warmed up. Okay, we have helped the warming with the buildings and the constructions, highways and everything, you know. We have changed the biodynamics and everything, but we have extra objects in the sky. That's pretty sure. That's pretty, you know, that's undeniable. And these objects, they look like the moon, they look like the sun, but they aren't. Now, are they UFO crafts? One thing is for sure, we've got earthquakes, we've got tsunamis, we've got a lot of things going on that weren't supposed to happen in some places, okay, and they're happening. They're gonna start happening more and more and more, right? So for example, I bet it's warm. If you're watching this video right now, I bet your temperature right now is not as regular as it should be, okay? And if I got that right, and you're wondering why is my weather messed up, you know, this may be the reason, folks. This object that you're seeing right now in the sky, it's supposed to be our sun, but it isn't. That may be the reason. Now, I think that Trump has been saying that the global warming is a hoax and all that, you know, stop the charade, tell the truth. And people are like, what the heck is he talking about, right? What the heck is he talking about? Now, we have shown you a video where there's this 1954 episode called The End of the World, where there's this guy called Trump. He tries to sell this idea of a comet that's coming to our planet, you know, and he tries to save people with an idea, you know, gravity and all that. So I think that if Trump is, you know, he's now president, he may talk about it. He may disclose a little bit about it. He wants to talk about it, you know, like, look folks, we've got this object in the sky. I don't think we should, you know, just not talk about it, you know. Now I just worry that they try to kill him before he talks about it or whatever, you know. It may happen because it was written in the program, let's put it that way, right? So we got a lot of people taping what seems to be the southwest star getting bigger. Like I told you guys, it's getting bigger, so this is not a star, right? So whatever that is, it's not our moon, it's not our sun, it's getting bigger. As you can see, these are raw footage from different people all over the world and webcams all over the world showing you that there are anomalies in our sky. Trump probably knows about it, a lot of people know about it, they're not talking about it. Why aren't they talking about it, right? This is pretty weird, right? So yeah, if you have a video, picture, whatever, and you want to send it in, please do thatimpossiblechannel@gmail.com. We just, you know, right now we don't feel comfortable telling you guys that this is the Anunnakis, the Planet X or Nibiru and its fellow companions, you know. We just not sure, but as we believe that this is going to become more and more clear as the days go by. So keep your eye open and see you again.